It's April 1st and no joke. That means another increase of about 2.2 cents a liter at the pumps.
Like, I need to put gas in my car, and I pay minimum wage, and sometimes it's difficult.
Right now, the gas is very, very too expensive.
Goes through the dryer and gets dried.
Grain farmers are feeling the pinch too.
It takes propane to create the heat.
Most fuel they use is exempt from carbon pricing, but not propane that's used to dry grain and heat barns and workshops.
So we can't really switch to another system because it's not there. We'll end up paying thousands of dollars in carbon tax with no rebate associated with that portion at all.
But many people will see an increase in their carbon rebates. Payments will now be made 4 times a year instead of a credit on your personal income tax return.
The checks will arrive starting July for residents in Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta, where the carbon pricing system applies.
8 out of 10 households where the federal pricing system is being applied receive more money from the federal government than the cost of the price on pollution in their province.
But Canada's fiscal watchdog says not so when you factor in things like the GST and lost employment.
Looking at just the carbon tax and the rebate, the vast majority of households are better off. But yes, when including the economic impacts as well, it's the opposite. Most are worse off.
Some say that ignores the cost of climate inaction, things like floods and droughts.
And that doesn't really include the whole point of why we have this policy in the first place, which is try to stave off the worst impacts of a warming climate.
The official opposition had been pressuring the government to cancel the increase, but the environment minister says he's not backing off. Hannah Thibodeau, CBC News, Ottawa.